They guide us, they support us, they inspire us, they teach us. So today is the day to thank them and say Happy Teachers Day. Good morning everyone. My name is Kashish Madan and I am from class 11th. On this special day, we thank our teachers for sparing some time from their busy schedule. Today we have with us Miss Pallavi Rawat, HOD Social Science Department, and Miss Rekha Kohli, PGT Psychology.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Diksha Chawla from class 11th. My question to you, ma'am, is humanities as a subject is always disregarded by many as compared to science and commerce streams. What is your feedback on it?
Well, good morning to everyone. In my opinion, no subject can be categorized as important or less important. Every subject is useful in making a student to be a successful learner. And as far as humanities is concerned, you find that there are a lot of career options available in all the streams. So what is important is not to be very categorical about which subject you want to pursue, rather develop an interest and passion for that subject. You may be the next Leonardo da Vinci if you are interested in painting, or you may even be a very successful sports person. So rather than categorizing subjects as useful subject or important subject, develop an interest, also try to understand and comprehend that subject.
My next question to you, ma'am, is increasingly students have more information and knowledge than ever before due to access to the internet. So, what according to you are some of the issues and trends in education that relate to your specific curriculum areas?
All right. Like it's true that definitely media is giving us a lot of information. There is an explosion of factual information, and that has transformed the way knowledge is being transmitted and assessed. Now, what we have to see to it is that the teachers are playing a very important role in this. That role is becoming very challenging. It's gone are the days when they would just walk inside the classroom and read from the textbook. They have to be facilitators of learning. So their role is very important. They can't expect a student to sit like a passive learner. It has to be a two-way process. She would also pick up certain things from a student, as well as she should be a guide, a facilitator to a student, so that the teacher has to help the student to sift through the amount of information that is available on the internet. The student needs to be guided as to what is important, what should be consumed by the student, and use it in a more constructive way. Also, we see that in subjects like history and other humanities subjects, the teachers have to update themselves, evolve as an educator. They have to keep on taking up innovative techniques. Like in my subject, I've started using even storytelling so as to retain the interest of the student. Otherwise, history is considered to be a very boring subject. Then we've started using the idea of a flipped classroom also, interesting discussions as well. It's also, in today's time, it's very important for a teacher to tell the student to develop thinking skills, to be a critical thinker. And in subjects like humanities, we try to develop these skills. Think positively, think constructively, move away from rote learning. Like in my times, it was very important to learn all the facts on your fingertips. But now it is more important to do critical thinking and adapt to high order thinking skills. In humanities, we also pay attention to developing the art of communication. The child should be able to communicate his ideas, his knowledge, his concepts, etc. And last but not the least, we try very hard to inculcate in the students to develop a positive attitude, a positive and a calm attitude, so that they can remain focused in times of pressure, in times of crisis, etc.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning everyone. My name is Somudeep. I am from class 11. My question to you, ma'am, is it has become challenging for the students to deal with this competitive world on a daily basis. So as a psychology teacher, how would you manage this situation?
Thank you so much for the lovely question, first of all. I believe today's learner is just not a passive learner, as ma'am also mentioned a while back. I believe every learner is a mutual learner. The teacher is also learning from the students, and the students are also learning from the teacher. Yes. So it's very important to equip the students with the right kind of knowledge, give them as much information as possible, make them a partner in the learning process, and empower them. This is how I feel as a psychology teacher and as a counselor. So give them more information so that, they are at par. They know what they're doing, they know the right path, and they really feel strong to move ahead in life with a lot of confidence.
Thank you, ma'am. My second question to you is, it has been observed that the communication gap nowadays among the parents and the students is increasing. So, how would you manage this situation?
I think it's an age-old issue. It has always been there. Generation on generation, we've observed this, phenomenon that the younger generation feels that the older generation doesn't understand them. So I guess, more so in today's world where, children are more equipped with the latest happenings and they have access to so many, gadgets, and they get, updated on daily basis. So it's really, really important for, parents to have more of a friendly relationship with the students, with the children in fact, so that, they can lessen the gap. They can give them a feel that they're more of friends than parents. And they also need to empathize with the growth process that children go through. I don't know why somehow when we enter adulthood, we just kind of, forget about what our experiences were when we were adolescents. So we need to continue thinking like an adolescent when we are dealing with an adolescent, and also carry our wisdom and experience and impart it in the right way so that the gap can be lessened, the children feel at ease with the parents, and the upbringing and the growing up becomes a more enjoyable process, as for both for the parents as well as for the children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining us today. On behalf of my team, I wish you a very happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you so much.
Can we hear